Hello guys, and welcome to episode 15 of my Berezina campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Previously we made a valiant defense with Battle Group Walter. It actually turned into a minor victory at the end, which is why the unit didn't get destroyed. So Battle Group Walter's still there, still kicking, and yeah, we managed to hold back the units that they were up against. So now what we're going to do is continue to smash through here. Probably just going to push into the 1496th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment with the 505th Heavy Panzer Battalion. But what I have noticed is that more units are starting to come down from the north to help in the south. I did also have a suggestion to maybe attack some of these units further down. But the difficulty with doing that is a lot of my units here don't actually have transports. Some of these do, like the Regiment Group 530 has some transports there. These guys don't have transports though, as far as I'm aware. So it'd be very difficult to make an offensive play. And also all of my tanks have moved away. So if we were to take on the 3rd Guards Tank Brigade and the 18th Guards Tank Brigade, it would actually be pretty difficult because we don't have the firepower to kill them. If I leave the AA battalion there, then that's fine. And I'm probably going to move the 2nd Battalion of the 31st Panzer Regiment away from these tanks. Although I'm tempted. Yeah, we're just going to move them away. Because what I'm going to do, we'll have the 1st Battalion of the 31st Panzer Regiment push into the 1446 Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment this turn to wipe them out. And then if the 62nd Motorized Rifle Battalion is still close by, we can drive into them with the 2nd Battalion. That seems okay. Alright, so let's get on with this. We will, first of all, hit the 1496th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment. And I think I'm going to pull in my Panzergrenadiers here as well. Alright, let's go. That's actually going to bring in some aircraft for them. And a unit further south. But I think that was just a Phase C unit, so nothing to worry about there. We do have lots and lots and lots of AA. Like in the Panzergrenadier Regiment, we have so many of these SDKFZ 251-17s, which are the 20mm AA vehicles. So I think we're okay. How much do they cost to bring in? Only one. Yeah. Okay, great. But first of all, we're just going to focus on our tanks, of course, and make sure we have enough to push in each area. I may have to be a little bit concerned about where I prioritize my troops, because I don't want them to come down a road like this, for example, and then get side shot. So making sure they're going to the right positions is important. On this right side, I'm a little bit concerned. I might just have like a couple of Spätrupp that kind of lead the way. We won't really know until the battle actually starts. Alright, let's just launch the battle. We can bring in more as we go. I don't think there's going to be much on the ground though at the start of this battle. So, just got to find those Su-85s, kill them off, carry on. Quite simply. Oh, so this is a good example of me getting side shot. 50% hit chance, 100% penetration. Oh, these are Su-76s, sorry, not Su-85s. It's okay. Still the same sort of difference, it's just no APCR. Actually, they're probably going to be relatively close range in these tree lines. So let's bring in some Panzerschrecks alongside some Panzergrenadiers, just to push through there safely. There's no real rush. Just gonna keep things sped up for now. Got our good old Kettengran here, as usual. Do love him. Zoom zoom. It could be worth having like a Panzergran and Panzerschreck move up on the left hand side as well. Let's start bringing up these Tigers to the right hand side. Because once we get up onto the ridge, we're going to want more Tigers there for sure. Right, Su-76 in the town there. Interestingly enough. One thing we can do is just bring up our Panzerschreck onto that. But make sure it comes in on the right road. I think we can get to that building and unload without revealing ourselves. Right, there we go. Perfect. We're gonna get the grenades in there. Okay, sure. Go on, Speertrupp. Nice. Who needs Panzerschrecks when you have Speertrupp? That was a really good kill. Okay, well, spotted my Tiger. Not gonna matter though. There's something maybe in between? Not sure. We killed the one on the right, that's good. We are finding them slowly but surely. Ooh, let's get back into cover here. Well, the transmission damage there might cause that to die. Not quite. Alright, just bringing an Opel Blitz for that. It looks like the left side's going to open up. Cool. There's obviously another one in the center here somewhere. So I'm probably going to try and hunt that one down. It looks like on the right. We're good to just drive up to the edge there. Perfect. Okay, great. Another one. taken care of. Closes the salient in the center by the looks of things. Right, you can definitely shoot that one from up here, I think. It looks like that tiger's already got line of sight. Okay, good. And that one has line of sight as well. Surprised that's not dead yet. Anyway, let's keep moving up on this right-hand side. Move that back slightly and stop that so it repairs. I may as well have those go all the way around and unload further up. Move the Alpha Platter across in the open. Only 2 minutes left, let's speed it up. And we're sorted. Get a second tiger up on that hill. Only one flag left. Just go take it. I think once we do, it will take the counter down to like 10 seconds or something. Although it's not far off anyway. I think it was definitely worth taking it easy there. Just to make sure that we didn't take any losses or unnecessary losses. I did lose a half track, but that's about it. And that doesn't actually matter at the end of the day. So a good push. Good push there. So the Su-85s would have been reinforcing in Phase C. Ah, that's what it would have been. Okay. Interesting. Now I could, in theory, use Battlegroup Walter to destroy the disorganized units here. So I'm going to do that. And then we can do the same here. These guys. And I'm actually going to just move that back again. Alright. Now what we're going to do is probably push onto either the 62nd Motorized Rifle Battalion and destroy them, which I guess we could do already with the 2nd Battalion. Let's do that. And then what we can do is attack the 3rd Battalion of the 53rd Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade with the Panthers and Battlegroup von Anhalt. Or I could have the Panthers move down to kind of block off the 18th Guards. These have Strelki DP with PTRDs, which is going to be a little bit of a problem if I want to use the Panzer 35s. So we're going to need some more substantial troops. I could start the battle with Battlegroup von Anhalt and then bring in the 13th Panzergren in Phase B. That's the HQ section though. And then maybe the Panzer IVs as well. The Panzer IVs, they will die to the PTRDs quite easily. Trying to work out how I want to do this. So, do I want to destroy these? I think we're going to do this. So we'll bring in Battlegroup von Anhalt. We'll use the tanks and the Panzergrens in Phase B. I'm not too worried about the units behind. This is the biggest unit here. Has 3 full companies. So let's do that. One tactical battle. Jump on in. It's only going to be like 1 unit on its own, so they're not actually going to have that many units on the ground at the start. But we also don't have much in Phase A to work with. We do have things like IGs, which will come in handy. So let's bring all of those in. And they will be really, really useful in this battle. Right, and behind those, just our infantry, so the pioneers and so on. Plenty of pioneers that we can use. Those pioneers will win against Strelki quite easily. And I'm also tempted to bring up like Pioneer Fjorda and stuff, just to give us some leaders to work with. I'll put a commandant next to that IG. And then on the left hand side we can have a Berezina as well. Kind of tempted to zoom up with an AT gun that we can drop off next to the IG there. And I might have one that goes up on top of this hill. Maybe one on the right as well is not a bad idea. So we can sort of unload it early in this position. And that will shoot up the road. Cool. Gonna get an MG to go into the church there. And that was all of our points spent, so off we go. That IG is not going anywhere at the moment. I think that one's supposed to be going up on the right. Yeah. I'm just gonna slow things down a little bit because I feel like we could make some extra ground, maybe. Alright, cool. Nice. Look that out nice and quick. On the right side we're still making ground. Okay, I'm going to bring up a tank or two up on top of the ridge. I'm just going to get into cover with those units. And hopefully we can win from there. Moving them was a little bit risky. Let's get some like emergency ADGZs on that right side, or left side, sorry. I feel like that Pioneer's pretty dead. Unfortunately. Yeah, the IG's probably dead if we keep it there as well. Let's just move back, we'll let the SPW ADGZs do the job. Let's move these into a better position. Bring a couple of the 20 mils to the middle. It's a bit of a weird engagement for me. I think I'm just going to pull back from that. I will need to be careful actually of the PTRDs, I just thought about that. Yeah, the PTRDs will do enough damage to break those down. Well, now that Strelky's moved out in the open, we can definitely take them on. What's the range on these? 1000. So if we keep out of like the 500 meter range of the PTRD, we can probably kill quite a few of them quite easily. Yeah, I do need to take back this left side. I might actually lose that engagement, so I'm going to pull back. Because they have two submachine guns, I only have one. We're doing some damage to these Superdi anyway, that's good. Oh yeah, they were Superdi, weren't they? So those guys don't even have PTRDs anyway. I guess it's always good to take precautions. If I can get into line of sight without being in PTRD range, I'm gonna kind of try and do so. There we go. I killed those Avatos nicely. Oh, that's not good. There's a lot of units there. Oh, both of those died. That's sad. Well, no more Sturm Pioneers. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds till phase B, and then we can bring in a bunch of Panzer IVs and stuff that can just demolish these guys from range. But we're doing pretty well with what we got. Oh, 20 mils ripping these guys in the open, that's good to see. Glad we have line of sight. I do have a couple of mortars I could bring in. Put them onto counter battery. Oh, we lost an ADGZ on the left. Lost that Pioneer unit. It's not good. I'm just going to move back from there because we're a bit close for comfort. Right, into phase B we go. Bring in the other mortar. Bring in our Panzer IVs there. I'll bring in a couple for the hill on the right. Yeah, we definitely need to sort out the left-hand side though. Let's actually run out of 20 mil ammunition. Well, that firing might invoke the wrath of the units close by. Yeah. We'll move away from that. Oh, crew knockout. It's not good. Where's that coming from? We might lose that ADGZ. Oh well. Yeah, it's a goner. Oh, my Superführer died. Oops. There's a lot of infantry on this side. Get some more units in. May as well bring in the full might of the Panzer IV, otherwise what was the point in reinforcing with them? Could also bring up some Sturm Pioneers to push through this area. I'm just going to move towards the town from here. Get the pioneers to move forwards to reveal anything that needs to be killed. Alright, that's all of the units dealt with on this side, more or less. Gonna bring a couple pioneers to the top there. Get the Grille to come in as well. They can utterly destroy infantry if they spot them. And we're getting there. Just got to clean out the units that were in those buildings on the left side of this town. These Sturm Pioneers can clean out whatever's ahead of us here. And, well, looks like we can just keep pushing hard on this left hill. So we'll do that. Just keep it all going. Oh, I lost the Sturm Pioneer. Not good. I could smoke myself off, but I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. Alright, let's smoke it now. All the machine guns are dead. Alright. That's okay. How have we still not spotted those units? Trying to slowly sneak towards them. Okay, cool. Well, the Panzer IV's saving the day. Surely they're here. Oh, whatever, we're just gonna charge through there with all of my Panzer IVs. Oh, well, that was a bad idea. Because those aren't Strelki with PTRDs, they are Strelki with 300mm AP grenades. That could have ended very badly. But we didn't lose a single one. It's quite something. Alright. I guess the luck's got to go in our favour sometimes. Poor Panzer IV is just wrecked right now. Let's see if we can get to the total victory. Not sure we will. It'll just be a major victory. Cool. Well, that wasn't so bad. 19 minutes, 16 seconds. We did lose quite a lot of stuff, but all these half tracks don't matter. The ADGZs, the Sturm Pioneers, I guess it's okay. Losing the IG to the mortar at the end there was kind of annoying, but otherwise all okay. Alright, brilliant. So that's going to be that unit destroyed. We will likely come under attack again by either the 53rd Motorised Rifle Brigade or the 87th Motorised Rifle Battalion in the next turn. But if I keep my bombers ready to go, I think we'll be okay. Also, I'm tempted to buy in the other bomber wing now. Yeah, we're gonna get these. That gives us something else to work with, should we need them. They also have the bombard option, not that we're going to use it. Yeah, so these, they're going to come down. And we're going to kind of block off the 18th Guards Tank Brigade. If they want to go around this is fine, because we can probably attack them as they do. Let's bring those up to reinforce, potentially, and I guess we could also move these up. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see how much ground we can take. I think we've just broken the back of them there completely. So I need to decide what I want to do with the 1st Battalion of the 14th Panzergrenadier Regiment. It's tempting to leave them where they are, but at the same time we can move up the road here into a position that they might attack. So I'm going to do that, because we've got plenty of stuff that can reinforce us here if needs be. Alright, so that's our defensive line. The artillery, not much I can do with them. There's no point in arting a unit that has 3 action points, because they recover 3 action points at the end of the turn. I guess we can move the 5th Panzer Division further up now. Not a bad idea. Because these other two are fine, obviously, because there's no enemies nearby. So let's just zoom them up. Leave that as it is. Right, now we'll just check the top side. On the top side here, they are starting to move more troops away, which will start to allow us to take advantage of the disorganized units. And then we can sort of continue to push on the top as well as the bottom. Because at the moment, the reason we don't push on the top side is because none of these have transports again. We could maybe move like a Panzergren regiment or something up here in order to enable more aggressive attacks. But I don't think that's necessary. Let's just dig in the 57th Auxiliary Police Battalion behind there for now. And yeah, that's it. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I'm going to leave it here. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but I don't want to have to like initiate another attack. So what we'll do in the next episode is we'll click on the end turn button and we'll see what happens. They'll probably attack us somewhere up here with these 3 units, and then we'll likely get attacked on the top side, but we will see. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.